Assalamu alaikum اليوم YouTube family. How are you today? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new lesson for you, and this lesson is about two more diacritic marks, and these two diacritic marks affect the pronunciation and the meaning of a word or the Arabic words. With that being said, if you have not yet watched my video on the long and short and long vowels, please, I highly suggest that you go back and watch it in order to follow up on this one. And also, if you have not yet um, subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and also share the video or all my videos with your friends, family members, and whomever you think is going to benefit from these videos. With that being said, let's just start and see the two diacritic marks that we are about to encounter with today. All right, we are on here. Um, Today's lesson, as I said, is about Sukoon wa Shadda. Sukoon, and this is transliterated from Arabic because I could not find anything in English that correspond to Sukoon and Shadda, so that's why I transliterated the two of them. Sukoon, a Sukoon wa Shadda. So in Arabic, Sukoon, sakana is to live, or sakana is to stay static and not doing anything. That means sakana is not to move. You just stay calm and stay without doing anything. That's sakana. Shadda is to stress. And then we have two diacritic marks. These two diacritics change the pronunciation and the meaning of Arabic words. And these two diacritics are sukoon, as I said, and sukoon here. See a little circle here, like looks like an O, the letter O in English. So that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So the sukoon only goes on top or above a letter, never underneath. And also the shadda, and the shadda here is looks like a W. So, and I mean this one looks like the W, and I highlighted the letter Ra in red and the letter Noon here in red just to indicate where the Sukun sits and where the Shadda sits as well. So these are the two diacritic marks that we are about to talk, or we are talking about today. Sukun, the little O, and the Shadda, like here. What these two diacritic marks have in common is both of them affect the pronunciation, but the shadda changes the meaning of the word. So the shadda is different than sukun in terms of the shadda changes the meaning of the word, as I said, but both of them share the fact that they affect the pronunciation of a letter or a word in Arabic. So let's go and see the sukun and the shadda here. So it's a small circle, as I said, looks like the O, the letter O in English, and we put the sukun above or on top of a letter to indicate that that letter is like there is no movement, there is no sorry, there is no fatha on that letter, there is no kasra, there is no dhamma on that one. So we put this, the sukun to indicate that there is no movement on the in that letter. So that letter is like static. And it indicates that the absence of any vowel sound, so no vowel sound, whether it's short vowel or long vowel, there is no sound whatsoever. So that's why we put a sukun. And also sukun works as a divider, as it divides word into syllables. So in English, we have, let's take the example of the word beautiful, beautiful. So we have three syllables, beau, T, that's another syllable, and full. These are three syllables. In Arabic, we divide these syllables by putting the sukun. So imagine the sukun, like the long vowel and the short vowels work as if, say, I'm going to give an analogy here. Maybe it's not a perfect analogy, but as if you are, say, driving a car. So whenever you hit the gas pedal, that's kind of like a movement that kind of accelerates, like the pace of your distance. And if you are, climbing up a hill, so you need to push even more. So when you're climbing up the hill, so that's the long vowels in Arabic. So you push the pedal, the pedal, the gas pedal hardly. So that's pronounced noise. And in Arabic, that is like ah, e, u. These are long vowels, a lot of noise. As opposed to short vowels like the shadda, sorry, the fatha, the kasra, and the dhamma, as if you are going like just the regular, like very flat ground. You kind of hit the gas pedal very moderately. So when you hit the brake, so that's the sukoon. The sukoon is just hit the brake to separate, like we hit the brake here in order to separate the, like the syllabus. Break, break, break. These are the sukoons in Arabic. So also the sukoon is always placed on top of the letters. Let's take some examples to illustrate what I have just said. My analogy, I hope that makes sense, but if it does not, we will go with more examples here to illustrate that. So anta, I put a sukoon here on top of the letter noon, anta. And anta, as I said, is you, masculine, you singular masculine. Anta, that's the personal pronouns. If you have not yet watched my video about personal pronouns, also I highly suggest that you go back and watch that video. Anta. So see, anta. So we hit the break. And we don't go anet. Say anta. So this is the first syllable. An, that's the first one, and then ta, the second syllable. So we put the sukoon anta, and we do not put any short vowels here. We do not put the fatha. We do not put the kasra on the noon. We do not put the dhamma on the noon because the noon is in a static non-movement. The move is noon. The letter noon is not in motion. It's just we put the sukoon anta, two syllables. Let's move to marhaba. Marhaba is welcome. Marhaba, marhaba. So we separate the two syllables by mar, that's the first one. We put the sukoon on the letter ra, and then haba, marhaba. Let's move to ahlan wa sahlan. So ahlan, ah. So we put a sukoon on the letter ha, ahlan, wa, and wa is and, sahlan, sah. So we put the sukoon on the last, when we hit the break, sah, we put the sukoon, sahlan. So in this case, we put it on the letter ha, sahlan. Okay, moving to ismi, ismi and nur. So my name is isim, isim is name, me is, that's the possessive, me, the possessive, my name is Elnoor. So is me. So as you can see here, there are two syllables here. Is me. Is me and Noor. Is me and Noor. We cannot put Sukoon here because An-Nur is only one word, one syllable, An-Nur. But ismi, ismi, anta, marhaba, ahlan, wa sahlan, ismi, An-Nur. Ma ismuk, ma ismuk. So ma is what, and ismuk. Since I said ismi is my name, ismuk is your name, singular, masculine. Ma ismuk. So also we placed the sukoon here to indicate that we have two syllables. We need to separate them. We go here and we hit the break and then we continue going. We keep going. Ismuk, ismuk. So the sukoon separates the two syllables. Ismuk. Okay, this is about the sukoon, and I hope these examples illustrate what I said in order to get an idea of what I'm saying about this diacritic mark. Moving to the next diacritic, and we call it Shadda. And Shadda actually is like to stress or to double something, to stress on something. So Shadda here, it looks like the letter W in English. See here, And this circle is just as a seed for this one. So this is the one that I mean it, shadda. So what the shadda does is the shadda does affect affect the pronunciation and the meaning of the Arabic words, of an Arabic word. So let's take some examples here to illustrate what I just said about the shadda. What is true about the shadda is like the same words, the same letters, but when we put the shadda on any of the letters, that completely change the meaning and the pronunciation of that word. So let's take darasa. Say darasa. We have only one syllable, darasa, darasa, and darasa is to study. And in transliteration, I just transliterated darasa, 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 darasa. Okay, so let's deviate from that and let's place the shadda on the letter ra. See the shadda here? Ra. So the shadda accepts to be placed underneath the fatha, and also I can place a kasra, and so we place the fatha on top of the shadda. Also we can place the kasra underneath it, and also we can place the short vowel dhamma on top of it. So the shadda accept all the short vowels. So here we pronounce darasa, and in this one we say darrasa, darrasa, darrasa. So darasa is to study, darrasa is to teach someone. So darrasa is casual, or sorry, causal. So it's you causing someone to learn. So the causal effect is here. Darasa, darrasa. And I transliterate it here, say darrasa, as if I have two R's. But in reality, I have here one R, but I put the shadda stressed on it. But the pronunciation looks like I have two R's. Darrasa, darrasa. So that's what the shadda does. So amina, amina is to be safe, like in yourself. Like just you need to be safe. Drive slowly to be safe, not to harm yourself or someone else. Amina, to be safe. Amina, that's how I transliterate it. Amina, amina, amina is to be safe, as opposed to ammana. Ammana, see the pronunciation is different. Ammana. Here, amina, like one word, there is no syllables, only one syllable. Here, ammana, like two syllables. Ammana, as if I am having two M's, but in reality I have one, but the stress on the shadda makes it like two M's. See, ammana, ammana, and ammana is to secure. That means not to secure yourself, but to secure something else. Say you secure your building or your house, or you secure your office by locking the office, or you just secure, any other places to secure it or to make it safe. So amina is to be safe within yourself. Ammana is to make something else safe. See that? See this is how the shadda affects the meaning. And the last one here is alima. Alima is to know. Alima, to know. And the transliteration here is alima, alima, alima. And here, allama, allama. So when we put the shadda, for the meaning moves from to know to teach. Allama. So allama, that like I teach you something. أنا أعلمكم أعلمكم. So علم is to teach somebody else. And here in the transliteration is علم علم. So these are the effects of the shadda, as it changes the meaning and the pronunciation of any words. Okay, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in today for this video. And I think this video is very important because like when you see all these diacritic marks, so you will know how you read it and how you interpret the meaning. Thank you so much. And أقول لكم, I say to you, مع السلامة, bye bye or goodbye. أراكم غدا إن شاء الله. See you tomorrow, God will, or the will of God. Um, إلى اللقاء. Bye bye.